Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video here today on the channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. You guys have been asking for some more little fly fishing content, and here it is. I have my fly rod, also one other little rod, and as you guys can see, there's a pond right here. But where I'm going to actually be starting out today's video is going behind this pond to this little tiny micro creek that you actually saw me fish in one of my most recent videos. So I'm going to go out there, kind of show you what flies I'm going to be using, because these are cool little, actually homemade flies. So let's get down to the creek and show you a little bit more about these flies that I'm using today, and hopefully can catch some big fish. Let's get right to the creek and right into today's video. Let's go. Alright guys, as you can see, the pond is right there. If you go back a little bit, there's this little path right here that you can actually walk straight down to this tiny little micro creek. And by micro, it's absolutely tiny, probably about 4 feet across in some of the wider spots. So before we get down there, I'm going to show you a little bit about what I'm using today. So I got my fly rod right here, got my little homemade fly. I'll show you a couple more of these homemade flies because they're actually pretty cool. As you can see, I got this little box, these homemade flies. They actually look pretty good. I have some store-bought ones, and these look pretty much just as good, if not better. And they're the only flies that I've actually caught fish on in the past. So we got this little tiny one on for this little micro creek. And got a little fly rod. Fighting these smaller fish in creeks like this is always more fun when you have something, a bendy rod like this fly rod. Just feel those fish fight. And in a creek like this, you really never know what's going to be in here. I know there's creek chub, I know there's bass, I know there's bluegill, but really can never tell what else there could be in a little creek like this. Let's go to the spot that I've actually seen some good fish in before. This is a floating fly, so it might be a little bit more interesting to see if I can actually get anything on this. Oh, no, he blew up on it. That's so sick. Topwater fly fishing. I don't know what it was. Seemed like a decent little one. Oh, no. Oh my God, he blew up on it again. I can't tell what it is. Just moving this bait in. Oh, got that one, got that one. Oh, that's so fun on this little mini rod. On the topwater fly. No way, it's a little creek chub, I think. Yeah, a little creek chub. That is so cool for the first little fish of the day. On the little fly, as you guys can see right here, pops right out. That little homemade little topwater fly. And he cranked it. It is so fun seeing these fish blow up on the top. Oh, and he's back. That was crazy. I can't tell, there's got to be some more in here. It's like a little deep pocket. I'm sure there's some more. That was so quick. Oh, he got it, no way. What is this? Oh, it's a little bluegill, no way. I was just moving to the next spot, and I figured this pond is right here, so I'll take a pitch in there. And first cast, this little bluegill ate the topwater fly. That's so sick. That's actually a little pumpkin seed. That is a good looking fish. Let's get him back. There he goes. I decided to take one cast in there because I figured I had the fly rod here. I was walking past this juicy pond. I know there's bass in here. I know there's bluegill in here. And that was a cool little fish. I absolutely destroyed it. Alright guys, so I'm deciding to fish this pond a little bit more. I was just going to fish the creek today, but I really want to catch a bass on this fly rod. I'm actually seeing two right there. Two right there. He ate it. Got him. No way. First bass on the fly rod. It's a little micro one. I put on a different fly and, oh no, he came off. It was a little bit bigger and this dude just cranked it. That's so sick. There are 2 or 3 right there and he absolutely destroyed. This is the other fly, also a homemade one. Little black one right there. And he absolutely destroyed that bait. That's so sick. Little fly, little bass. That's so sick. Alright guys, so I was seeing some bass and I figured put on that bigger fly and he absolutely destroyed it. Not a very big one, but with a little bit bigger fly like that, that'll actually be able to sink down there rather than other one that was floating, I think we could get on some other ones and even some bigger ones. But that's super fun. I think I'm gonna fish this pond a little bit more, just because that's actually my first bass I ever caught on the fly rod. I've caught some bluegill, I caught a creek chub, and that was so sick. It's so fun to fight, even those little fish on the fly rod. It's just so fun to feel the power of those fish on a light rod like that. Seeing a few more bass right in here, so let's get back to fishing. Let's go. Alright guys, as you guys saw, that was a nice little bass right there, but I'm just voicing over this clip just to clear some things up before we get into the rest of today's video, which, by the way, if you are enjoying and you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, also hit that like button, so I know you guys like this fly fishing content. But anyways, so basically my GoPro corrupted after this point. I have a few clips. I actually caught one more bass and a few more bluegill. Those clips were actually corrupted, but I do have a few more clips, like I said, some more fish catches in this video. Basically, I went down back to a different spot in that little micro creek and used the fly rod, was using a little bit different fly, something with a little bit more weight, something that would sink a little bit faster. I'm not going to spoil too much, but I caught some good fish, so let's just continue on with this video. Alright guys, we are walking down a little creek here. This is the section of the creek that I fished in my most recent video. I was fishing that with live bait worms, so it should be a little bit interesting to see if I can still catch some good fish on the little fly rod. But I've caught creek chub in here. I know there's little bass. I know there's sunfish, which I've caught as well. And in a creek like this, you really never know what else could be in it. So this should be interesting. Maybe we can get on some other little multi-species in this little creek. And if you guys can see, there's a little rock out there. Not sure how well it captures in the GoPro. And that is where I caught 99% of the fish last time I was here. So let's get some line out of this fly rod. I think this little fly should do the trick. And let's take some casts towards that rock. Oh yeah, they're aggressive. Already, I'm seeing some aggressive ones. Oh, perfect cast. That was absolutely perfect. He's got it. He's got it. Taking it? I think I got him. No, he let go. Oh, he's got it now. I think he's got it now. He's absolutely destroying it. Got him that time. Oh, how did he pop off? It was a good-sized creek chub, I think. I think it was a good-sized creek chub. Let's wade in a little bit. Pitch it right up against that rock. All right, that one's got it. Got that one, got that one. Let's go, a little creek chub. No way. On the fly rod. Caught the one creek chub on the little floating fly, and now this dude fell victim to this little heavier sinking one. And that dude destroyed it. Oh my gosh. That's so sick. Little creek chub. These fish are so fun. They fight pretty hard in these little creeks. For their size, let's get him back. There he goes. Right back in to the little creek. This is one of the deeper spots for sure. At least right by that rock. It's much deeper right there than it is. I've got another one. Oh, he let it go. But it's much deeper right by that rock than pretty much anywhere else that I've explored in this creek. And you can just see these fish following it in. That's so cool. You can see them still following it right in front of me. They're just little guys right now, but see if you can find some bigger little fish in here. Alright guys, that's going to about do it for today's video. I know it was a little bit different just because I lost some clips and I had to kind of fill in that middle section, but I did, like I said before, I did catch another bass, I did catch another few bluegill, all in the homemade flies that my cousin actually sent to me. I wanted to still post this video just to show you another little fly fishing video, and I still think it was a pretty good little video even without those couple clips in the middle. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and most importantly, comment down below what do you want to see me next, whether it's more reviews, tips and tricks, challenges, whatever you want to see. I'll go out to my local ponds, to my local lakes, to my local creeks, as you saw in this video, and I'll try to do that idea. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for 500 subscribers. I never really did a formal thank you to you guys, but thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.